Let's get started with a website query. JS Bhatia has written in and he wants to know if he should pay service tax for purchasing an under construction flat, keeping in mind the recent Delhi High Court judgment. Now, Vinay, that's turning out to be quite a favorite question. I mean, we're getting that practically every week. And that's because of the judgment which actually said that, service tax, at least the way it is calculated, it should not really be applicable to under construction property. The court did say that the math is wrong. What is your view on this? Should they pay service tax after this judgment?
See, it's a very difficult question to answer, let me be honest, because yes, the judgment is there. I am fully with that particular judgment of Delhi High Court. Having said that, this is a department which does not give up easily. So one can definitely be assured that the department will appeal to the Supreme Court, number one. So this litigation is not going to end here. And usually if you go by past experience, if they lose at that forum, then there's a very good likelihood that the tax itself will be amended. So I think we shouldn't be breaking out the champagne right now. It's very difficult to answer this question as to whether you should pay or not pay. If going by the judgment you do not pay, you may well find that there's a liability later on. But especially if you are in Delhi, I would suggest you could take the chance.
You should take the chance, but like you said, now say it doesn't go in the favor of the home buyer, and the service tax department manages to prove that you in fact do have to pay service tax. Then what happens?
Well, the way I look at it is that since the Delhi High Court has also ordered refunds, if later on for some reason it does become payable, definitely I don't see a situation where you would be asked to pay interest or penalty. So that is why I said you could take the chance that even if you do have to pay, there will be a deferment of the tax, at the very least.
Okay, so there will be a deferment of the tax. You will not have to pay it upfront. For those who are not aware of this judgment yet, let me just run through it for you. Essentially, what the Delhi High Court said is service tax cannot be charged on a builder-buyer contract. The reason is service tax is charged on a service that is rendered. Now, the builder-buyer contract or the value of the flat that is put out in the builder-buyer contract on which the service tax is being levied right now includes a lot of things besides the basic construction service that the developer is, actually giving the home buyer. This includes the cost of land. This includes the cost of, the materials that have been bought in. It includes other charges like preferential location charges, society charges, a lot of other things, which is why the Delhi High Court felt that the way that service tax is being calculated in as far as buying houses is wrong, and that needs to be changed. So the Delhi High Court has not outright said do not levy service tax. What the Delhi High Court essentially says is we are not comfortable with the way it is being calculated, and that the government in its wisdom should sit and figure out how exactly to levy service tax on real estate and then make the necessary changes. So that's essentially what the High Court order says. But of course, like Vinay said, everybody, every tax expert in the country is expecting that this will go to court again. There's a High Court order, mind you. So everyone is expecting that the tax department will go in appeal to the Supreme Court. And do remember also that this judgment came in a case that was filed against a developer who had collected the service tax. So the developer also might just go to Supreme Court in appeal against this particular judgment.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.